Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm just going to be doing like a get ready with me kind of video, but showing you some of my new favourite products that I've recently discovered. So if you want to see what makeup I've been loving recently, then just keep watching. I don't actually really have anything new for my eyes, just because I've just love kind of what I normally use for my eyes. So I'm going to use my Sephora contour stick first as like a cream eyeshadow. I do have a new Sephora like foil eyeshadow, but it's purple. I didn't really feel like purple eyeshadow today, because I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's hard to get things to match like a purple eye look. So just today I just felt like I'm just gonna do my normal kind of eyeshadow. So I love putting this down first before doing any powder eyeshadow, because I just think it creates like a really nice base, so I don't need to use as much powder eyeshadow, and it just kind of, because this is easier to blend out, then it means I don't really have to do much when I'm doing the powder eyeshadow, because it literally just sits on top of this already blended eyeshadow. So I'm just going in with the W7 Just Mattes palette. Just using this cool toned taupe kind of shade just over that, and like it's literally effortless because I've layered that cream down. Literally that's all I have to do. So this palette is this palette is so battered, but it's this shade Cute up here. I don't know if I can, it's this one here. So yeah, I love that palette. Then next I'm just going to take my Pearl Sugar powder and just kind of set under the brow here, and then just on my lid there, and then I will put my gummy twinkle stick on top, because I just love the gummy twinkle sticks from Jordana T-shirt. Like there's literally no other eyeshadow that I love just as much. It's so easy to apply, and you've seen me do it loads of times here, but I honestly just love them so much. So why not just be, you know, as I would, and just use it again because I love it so much. So I'm going to use the shade To the Disco today from the gummy twinkle stick. I usually use this one, but I have To the Disco, Fairy Garden, Studio 54, and Little Flirt, which was the Valentine's Day one, but I usually go between this To the Disco and Fairy Garden. So this one's like a silvery one, and the Fairy Garden's like, it's like pinky silvery. I just love these so much. They're just so easy to use. I mean, I just think, yeah, I especially like in the day, they're easy to top up. Not that you need to top them up, but I just love putting a little bit more on during the day, and like literally they're so effortless. That's my favorite thing about them. I think this is probably one of my favorite Jordana T-shirt products, but I do love so many of their products. But yeah, like that was so easy to do. I'm just gonna do the other eye. And like you don't even, they're not really like messy or anything as well. Like so easy to just, keep it in your bag all day. And you can just take it out and just put a bit more on. Yeah, I'm obsessed. This is actually my second To the Disco. The first one, I finished it, but like just before I got to the end, the jelly actually fell out. So I had to like hold it like just, and do it like that for a couple of days, but it was like basically near the end anyway, and I don't even know, I think I actually just like pulled it apart one day and it went flying out of the tube, but like there wasn't much left of it, so that might have been why, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna move on to primer now. I've been loving the Doll Beauty one, I love that one. Maybelline Grippy Serum and also the Jordana Tisha the hydrating primer. It's always so hard for me to pick what primer to use just because I know I just love them all. Let me think. Might go in with the Jordana Tisha one today just because, well, I always want a really glowy look, but this one's just amazing. I really want to try the gripping primer from them, so I might try that next time they've got a sale. But yeah, this is the Skin Juice hydrating primer. I did do a whole video about this and the setting spray, like when they first came out, but yeah, so I'm just going to, I actually need to just not use the camera as a mirror. And then just take a bit more. So it says to use 2 to 3 pumps, so usually I use like 2 to 3 pumps. Like, just look at how nice it makes your skin look. Like, it's like the perfect glowy base for makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my usual Kylie Cosmetics skin tint. This one's literally running out. I don't even know if I'll be able to get anything out of it today. Hopefully. Oh my god. And I've been using this brush lately for my skin tint, the Made by Mitchell MF4 brush, and I've been really loving it. I absolutely love how this skin tint is sitting over the primer. Yeah, I think it's just beautiful. Yeah, I really like that. So I'm just going to go in with my contour now from Sephora, the contour stick in Fair to Light. I really need to stop using this as my mirror, but sometimes it's just easier. Then I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge, just so it's all seamless and really nice. And I'm also just going to take the brush I used for my my skin tint and just blend with the forehead as well. Yeah, and then just taking the sponge and going over it all. So now I'm going to do my concealer, just my usual one, because I just think if you find a concealer that you like, well, personally for me, I've tried so many concealers and I just, you know, the colour's not right or they crease really badly, so this is the only one that really like works for me, and I'm just tired of trying other concealers for them just not to work, so I always end up just using this one. I'm super excited to show you the powder blush I have for today, because like most of my powder blushes are kind of more expensive. Like, you know, I love the YSL Make Me Blush, and I love the Kylie Cosmetics, like the creamed powder one, the hybrid one. I mean, I do have sort of more budget friendly blushes, like there's some from Primark, and there's the Fine Dew, for example, but this is just, it's so nice, and yeah, I just can't wait to talk about it. It's a Milani baked blush, and it's pink panna cotta shade. I got it in Superdrug. They had like a stand with all the new bronzers, blushers, highlighters, and it was like an introductory offer for like £10.50, I think. So I think they're normally £13.50, but ever since I got this, like every time I've been back in Superdrug, and even when I've been in Boots, I've never seen these again, so I'm glad I got it when I did. But yeah, it's literally like the most beautiful blush shade. It's really hard, I think, to find a shade like this in like Boots, Superdrug, without going into higher end makeup. Like, I just think it's a shade like this is hard to get, like, you know, like a cheaper version of. I think going into more expensive blushes, it's easier to get that kind of a shade, so that's why I'm super excited. So I'm just gonna blend this concealer out. Okay, for the liquid blush, I'm just going to use the Sheglam one, Petal Talk. You know, I absolutely just love this. And it's literally $4.99 in Boots, so it's super affordable as well. And look how easy it blends out. Like, literally so easy. So easy to blend that out. And I'm just going to go on the other side now. Yeah, literally obsessed with that blush. I'm gonna go over it with my sponge, and then I'm just gonna use Jordana Tissue Pearl Sugar under my eyes. Okay, so for my powder today, I just wanted to say firstly, before I even do like my powder, I finally got the Huda powder in Sugar Cookie, and I've been loving it. It's amazing. But for the everyday, I've actually been using this Revolution translucent powder, so I'm going to use that today because I've been really, I don't know, it's something about it. I've just really been liking it, even though it's literally just a basic translucent powder. I think I find it really like quite blurring, and that's what I've been loving about it. I actually like to put the powder on my nose with a brush now. I don't know, I just think it's easier than trying to do it with a powder puff there, but I'll use a powder puff for like the rest of my face. but just the nose, I just now kind of do it with the brush. It's a little made by Metro brush actually. The only thing about this is I'm putting the powder into the lid to try and pick it up, but the lid is so tiny, like compared to the size of the powder puff, that makes it kind of a little bit of a nightmare. Okay, so I'm just going to set the cream contour with the bronzing pod in baking gloves. Super nice. I'm never going to run out of this because I use the tiniest amount. Like literally I'm barely even touching it, so I know for a fact I'm literally never going to run out of this. And then I'm so excited to show you the blush now. So I'm just gonna get my Morphe and Ariel. I'm sure it says what number this is somewhere. I can't find it. Oh, A22 brush. And I find it goes so well with the Sheglam blush. I don't know what it would be like with like another blush. I want to try it with the Say blush in the shade Baby, because I think that would be super nice. But for now, I've just tried it with this Sheglam one and I'm obsessed. Yeah, like I absolutely adore that blush. Yeah, I love it. Okay, now I'm just going to use some of the Rare Beauty highlight, the Enlighten. I wish they would come out with like a light pink one of this. Like I think they have a pink one, but it's a bit darker. So, and again, I think this layers so nicely on top of the blush. Yeah, it's absolutely obsessed with that. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows now and then I'll come back. Okay, so what I've been loving doing recently is I love to put, you know, I like to put highlighter on my nose, but for some reason I don't know why, because it's always worked, but now if I try and do it like before I do my setting spray, this will not, like, won't show at all. So I have to put a layer of setting spray on and then wait for it to like dry a minute or two and then put the highlight on my nose. So I've been doing that. So I'm going to go in with the first setting spray. I've been using the Jordana Tisha Skin Juice, but there's not a lot left in that, so I'm going to use the Doll Beauty Superfix Spritzer for my first setting spray. I go over my whole face just to get like a first kind of like layer of like melting everything together. I think it's really, like, since I started doing this kind of like technique, I think I've really saw like how nice it makes my makeup look. So this is the first layer of the setting spray. I'm going to leave it settle in for a few minutes and then I'm going to put the nose highlight on. Okay, I'm just literally going to take that Rare Beauty highlighter and just take a tiny bit on my finger. That's how I've been doing it. Because like I find that applying it with the brush like I used to as well, it's just not working out for me anymore. I don't know. But just doing it like this and it's just super nice. Yeah, so I will do that and then I will take the little brush that I was kind of using for like my nose powder and stuff, and I'll just use that to like kind of blend over it, just so there's no like harsh lines. This is all very like weird, in a weird order, but so what I do next is I do my other setting sprays. So I'll do like a glowy setting spray, and then I'll do the L'Oreal Invaluable, and then I'm gonna come back to do my mascara, because if I do my mascara first and then do the sprays, like it's just gonna weigh my eyelashes down. So I'm gonna go in firstly with this. It's literally barely, but I do have another one waiting. So and then just the L'Oreal Invaluable. I cannot believe there was literally a time in my life where I didn't even use setting spray. So there's just so much setting spray, but I'm going to leave it to settle in, and then I'll come back and do my mascara and my lips. Okay, so I'm going to do my mascara now, just the Revolution Wrap Lash. I really want to try like the new Maybelline Sky High tubing mascara, because I tried their Sky High one before, I loved it. Yeah, I just think this mascara is so good. I'm gonna go and build it up in a couple of layers. Okay, so I have done my eyelashes and I just used the MAC Extended Play Giga Black lash for the bottom eyelashes, which I love to do. So I'm going to do my lips now, and I've been loving this little mix of products lately. So this is the W7 lip shadow. I didn't like this when I first wore it. I wore it by itself as a lip liner, but now I'm going to show you what I do now, and I absolutely love it. So this is the shade Muted. So it's like kind of like a lip contour. It's not as thick as the Rhode ones, I don't think, so it's not really a dupe for them, but see, it just like it really helps. It really helps to like shape your lips. So see the way it just gives like a really nice like shape to my lips. So what I do next is this is so small, but I have ordered another one. It's the Revlon lip liner in Less Traced. So I'm kind of just going over, because this gives a really nice definition. And this lip liner has like a little brush on the end. Like, to me, that is literally like the perfect lip liner shade for me. Yeah, I absolutely love that. So what I'm going to do next is put my lipstick on, which is just this Primark one in Plum, the PS satin lipstick. The most beautiful shade ever. I have bought backups because, you know, the makeup in Primark tends to, like, they don't keep it forever. Look at that colour. And then I'm going to go back in with the lip liner just to blend it out. Like, that is, like, for me, the like, that is, for me, that is like the perfect nude lip. And then I've just been putting a lip gloss over it. Today I'm going to use, I've been loving these recently, the Maybelline Lifter Plump. This is the Mauve Bite shade. So pretty. Love the pink Sting shade of that one as well. Oh my gosh, I love this lip so much. That is so pretty. So this is my finished makeup look. Let me know what you think down below. I absolutely adore this pink panna cotta blush from Milani. I just think it is so beautiful, but I think especially like layering it with the blush from Sheglam has really like elevated it. I don't know if you get as good a colour payoff if you didn't have a cream blush on underneath. But yeah, obsessed with the cheek, the lip. I just love this look. I think it's really nice and pretty for like every day. So let me know what you think down below. If you did enjoy the video, it would mean a lot if you give a thumbs up and hit the like button down below. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions, of course. What was your favourite makeup product I used? What products are you loving recently? I'd love to know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye.